Is there a huge demand for EDM house music for sync? I don't see a lot of requests for it. I think there's so much of it now. I was watching a YouTube video. If you guys don't follow him, he made a very good observation, and I agree. John Fulford Music. Check him out. Follow him on YouTube. But I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about trends in sync and stuff like that, and things that he feels is like kind of dying down, or is just like there's so much of it that they're not really asking for it anymore. And I think he had mentioned EDM as being one of those genres where it's like, man, it's so much like that they're probably not asking for a lot of it because they probably already have like just a massive catalog of it. So, I think one of the best things you can do is stand up on some of the, the newer shows, newer seasons, seeing what's being used. If you're trying to get into like the ad space, commercial space, using sites like iSpot, iSpot.tv to look at ads and stuff like that, and music that was used in ads, or just watch a bunch of ads if you got time to sit and watch TV. But yeah, definitely worth a follow. Shout out to John Fulford. Why do I say it so weird? Zimzada, another member. Appreciate you, Zimzada. Are you a member of CMRRA? I'm gonna have to look that up. What is CMRRA? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. I am a member of PMA, Production Music Association. Shout out to the PMA. Trying to get into sync licensing. I'm at the very beginning. All I have is a laptop, an interface, and Logic with little music skill and knowledge. Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell you. If you have, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm not here to make you buy a course. I am here to give you information that's actually going to help you. So I'm not going to tell you enroll in my Road to 10 Placements course so you can learn how to get TV placements, because if you have little music skill and knowledge, that's not what you should be focusing on right now. You shouldn't be focused on getting placements. You should be focused on getting your skills up, your production quality up, and learning your DAW, learning Logic, and just making as many trash tracks as you possibly can over the next year or so that you can get your quality up to par. Because like if you go through the process and trying to get in the sync, you're going to get frustrated if you're doing it prematurely. Trust me, I tried it. It took me 7 years because I was trying to break in, and my structure was not good for TV. My mix and mastering wasn't the best. I wasn't researching, what music is working well for certain types of shows, for sports highlights, for, commercials and things like that. I was just like, yo, this is what I make. It's dope. Somebody needs it and will like to place it because it's dope. And that's not how it works. So my advice to you would be dive into Logic, dive into some Logic Pro tutorials here on YouTube, become obsessed with like honing your craft, your skill, learn an instrument if you can, like keys, guitar, something that's going to help you increase your music skill and your knowledge, because, I don't want you to go through this process of trying to get placements and, even trying to make money like right away when the skill isn't there yet. So you got to develop the skill. That's what I would focus on, because once you get that under control, then it'll make everything else you do a little bit easier, and you'll save yourself a lot of frustration, man. Do you have issues using a Maschine MK3 and an additional audio interface? No, I don't. It works pretty cool. One issue I do have though, man, like sometimes I'll just have a really bad delay on it. Like I'll hit the pad 2 seconds later, it'll do something, but then I'll go and change something in Logic, like the buffer size, and then it'll fix it. So I don't know what that's about. Shout out to Excalibur Zero. Make sure y'all follow him too. Another wealth of information in this sync space. And yes, it's all about the Beard Gang. Good to see you, bro. Hope all is well. But I gotta have you back on, man, so we can chop it up some more.